Though I don't think I've seen this guy. So I'm kind of writing him off before I even see him.
About 90% of my diet is raw sheep meat.
Why sheep?
I'm just some buddy living in obscurity, eating my intestine smoothies in my kitchen.
Who isn't? Let's hear the humble beginnings of a sane man eating sheep
My name's
ass.
Derek Nance. I'm from Lexington in the state of Kentucky.
Looks like Bruce
For the
Green
last
playing a
9 years,
character.
I've been sourcing and butchering and eating raw animals, and I've never felt healthier. This is a ram's testicle from
Oh,
a 3-year-old ram.
huge.
It has a more salty taste. It's not like red meat, it's more of like a seafood almost.
It's almost like sucking
Growing
dick,
up,
I imagine.
just had the standard American diet, had allergies and headaches and asthma and other signs of, food intolerance issues where I noticed certain foods were really giving me trouble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
chew
do
a
breakout
wad,
tonight,
like
Rick. I'm gonna go to bed
rawhide,
here in a minute,
and I'll
actually.
just chew it
Thanks to the
like
resub
gum
Z-Man.
throughout the day. I think it helps polish my teeth. Finally, I came across the Weston Price Foundation, and they do studies of indigenous diets.
And they found that it's
Eventually
shitty for you.
discovered the meat-based diet and just decided
God damn
that
it,
I'll
I
give
just
it a try.
started eating.
I was having so
You're
much
welcome,
trouble
Woke.
digesting everything
Thanks for the Prime,
else
Dylan.
that meat seemed to work well for me.
I
And
watched
just
Time with
felt like
Busey
this
earlier.
was it. All right, so ready to prepare a stomach smoothie? You can smell it too. So here's the small intestine.
The most frustrating thing about this is there's like a ton of people that eat like this and they
all go
don't
into
have
this
any
smoothie.
problems.
And I can eat
Meanwhile,
this
there's people like me that'll
and keep me
sometimes
fine
eat a
with it
grape that's just 1 hour
without
over
any
its
fear
expiration
that the
date and I get
bacteria are
fucking
gonna
sick
come out to
immediately.
get me, because I actually
Just
think
get like
they're
a tummy
beneficial.
ache immediately from it. It's fucking
So,
frustrating.
I just make it into a smoothie and it just makes it like all creamed together and it's just
Thanks for the
much more
5 gift
consistent,
subs, Z-Man.
easy,
Appreciate it.
like a quick on-the-go snack. And my girlfriend made me designate a blender because I used to use her blender and
Nearly poisoned her.
it holds that residual stomach smell. Save that for dessert. I believe that the nourishment that are in raw animal foods is far superior because there's certain nutrients.
Does he
that
eat the
when
bone, too?
Undergoing the cooking process.
Oh my
gets,
god, does he really eat the
cooked
bone?
out. I could sit here and chew on this bone for a good 15-20 minutes,
This guy is like the ultimate furry.
like a dog.
Yeah, nice, man. I bet that
But
tastes
I'm
great.
gonna crack it open and get some of the marrow out.
Perfect.
Instead of just going to the store and picking out a prepackaged chunk of meat with a label on it, I prefer to
I've got
go
to piss like a
directly to-
motherfucker. I'll be right back.
Him.
I'm back, boys and girls. You don't need to donate for them, Par. I'm pretty sure yours were the 2 children one, and I'm not
to the
watching
source.
videos
I'll drive out
of
to
children.
A small family
It's weird.
farm. I load up the animals in my truck and I take them back to the house here and
Oh, that's sweet
I
farm.
butcher them in the backyard. It's fun.
Thanks for the bits, Prag. Pragmatic core crane.
Whenever I get a fresh animal in, I prefer eating, the whole animal with all the organs and all the different tissues because it
That way
adds
you can
variety
maximize
to a
your
diet
chances of
that
getting a
you
nice
think would be
disease.
bland. This is the kidney and the kidney fat, and it's really nutritious and it's a good part of the diet, but it might be an acquired taste for some. Hey, where am I going to sit?
Oh man.
Over.
Right here, next to me, next to me.
Here. Well, let me sit in. I have 4 kids.
All
and
of them
I live
vegan.
with my partner.
My girlfriend's afraid of
My
me.
girlfriend was primarily vegetarian.
I would have probably remained a vegetarian. if
That's a big
Derek
age difference I
hadn't
didn't
come into
expect.
my life. I think that the way Derek harvests meat is much more ethical than buying it from a grocery store.
Here's my skinning rack. And I got there's where that knife went. Depending on the size of the animal.
Maybe this guy's like
full-grown
80
sheep
years old and he just
around
looks this young
175
thanks to
pounds
eating
for,
sheep testicles
oh,
and liver.
About $200.
Just raw shit.
200 American dollars, and you can live off of that for about a month. and that's 90% of my food.
Thanks to the Resub SpaghettiOs Deluxe.
I've had my kids be a part of the process
Oh, no.
since they were real little.
That's not.
I'm pretty sure everyone would think it's strange.
Hey, let's see if we can find some eggs for me.
Oh, can we eat them raw?
If you want.
I've never seen them eat anything else.
What a stupid fucking diet. Eating one of anything is bad for you.
One of my friends, he said it was kind of weird. I said, yeah, it is weird.
My chicken's coming.
Yeah, they're fresh.
They're so pretty.
Paraguayan
I
family
had
fight.
issues with the teachers reporting me because they found
Is that
out
gonna be
that I
another
was
video that I
putting
can't
animals
understand the
in front of
language?
All that's been
I'm going to
resolved
bed after this.
After I've explained to the social workers.
It's already
that's what I
1:30
do the
a.m. and I
hardest
was up all night last night.
It's hard to be the
I mean that
odd
literally, like I
child.
didn't get any sleep.
Dad does a lot of crazy things, and I don't see why a child couldn't eat raw meat as much as they want. As long as
Well,
they
I can think of
have
a
good, clean
myriad of
animal.
reasons why. What we just witnessed there is
We've been raised
an
under
innocent
the
form of child
paradigm
abuse,
that
I suppose, because he
germs
really thinks it's
are
healthy.
the root cause of all disease. We've decided to just sterilize everything to cook the life out of it. So this compost heap's been going for about 5 years, and it's really rich. Like I'll bury whole bones down here, kind of like a dog, if I feel like I need something to chew on.
What?
And I don't really eat the meat, but I do eat the maggots. These maggots
What?
are evolved to digest rotten flesh. I could probably utilize those digestive enzymes and bacteria.
He
To
feeds his
digest
kids
my own
maggots too, I bet.
But
Can't have
I
anything go to
wouldn't
waste.
recommend it to just anybody. For the most part, I react very well to raw meat. This is my fresh liver. I like to do a little aged meat with each of my meals, so
Oh, that looks
I leave
good.
this liver hanging up here for about 2 months.
That's when it's in its prime.
It ferments and it has a probiotic-like effect. See, there's actually mold growing on it.
That's always my favorite
And
part of
sometimes
meat,
I'll
when
just
there's
eat it
mold.
right off the beef.
Ooh, yummy.
I'll eat it and just the
A nice
taste of it
earthy
just
flavor.
wakes me up. Some people drink
Can almost
coffee,
taste the
other
salmonella
people,
at least.
Have their morning stimulant, and this is mine. I haven't had any real adverse effects. There's only been a couple instances of like diarrhea and a food poisoning from eating old raw chicken that I shouldn't have left in the fridge for a week.
I
hope
can't
to eat
fucking
the
believe it,
raw
man. It's just
meat
not
diet for the
fair.
rest of my life.
It's not fair.
No, I mean I've invested 10 years. in it,
Goddamn
and-
deranged
and
lunatic can eat
now
like
I'm
this with no effects.
Really curious to see, how far I can push it. Say if I could live to be 80 years old, then it would validate a lot of the theories that I have about this diet and how it is viable.
Fucking, it's unfair, man. That's... Oh, God damn it. Seeing that kind of shit always makes me upset because I have a sensitive stomach. And for some reason, these guys can literally eat the ass out of a fucking dead sheep from 2 months ago